So M. Night has this thing where he has the camera pointed at someone and then you don't see them on the screen. And then they come in screen. And it's awkward. How's it? Welcome to Tama Takes Reviews. My name is Sean Tama. This is where I give you my take. First things first, if you enjoy movie reviews or you like what you see, hit that like and subscribe button down below for me. I'd love to have you as a subscriber. Do it. Today we're talking about Old. So M. Night's always been a hit or miss for me. There's stuff that I really like. There's stuff that I think is absolute garbage. I think The Last Airbender was one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life. And some of the camera angles that he used in that film, he uses in this one. The dialogue in this is pretty poor. There's a lot of lines that are totally unnecessary. But somehow, some way, he kept me intrigued throughout this entire movie. Let's go first with the positives. The idea of this film, this premise, was awesome. I kind of wish it went another route. The characters themselves, not the greatest. The two kids who start off as kids and then they grow up, I felt they were the most interesting because they're living their lives so quickly, and you find out, they figure out how long an hour is on this beach. And to watch them these actors have to try to pretend that they're 6 years old, but they're growing up. It was well done. Even though these characters weren't the most likable, the way that this story was told, I was intrigued until the end when they reveal the big twist. For an M. Night Shyamalan, the twist, it was semi-satisfactory. It wasn't the happening, but it wasn't, split. It's honestly a very simple twist, and the trailer for this misrepresents what this movie really is. It's not that scary. It's hardly a horror movie at all. So I can see why the marketing department decided to go that route, but there's no jump scares, there's no monsters. It's honestly a very simple premise. Moving on to what I thought was just not good. He does this thing with his camera where he lingers on a character, but they're not speaking. Someone off camera is speaking and they slowly walk into frame. And sometimes it works, but this film it didn't work. It was very awkward almost. There were some things that I liked that he did with the camera when he wanted to move from character to character, kind of in a one take kind of deal. But a lot of the time it was just awkward cuts here and there as well. I don't think he edits this, but I would assume he has final say and he has a vision and he kind of wants to make sure that his vision is what is seen on screen. He of course is in the movie per usual. And even though the twist is semi-satisfactory, I almost wanted more. I felt a little too simple once we find out what happens. Another negative is, people are dying, but the other characters kind of shove them under the rug almost immediately once they die. It's almost an afterthought. I will say though that the way they set up the twist, it works. Thinking back on things that were said and shown of why these people are on this beach, it was well done. I can applaud him for that. So my final thoughts for this film, it's not the worst M. Night. It's not near the top. It's honestly right in the middle. So, should you watch this movie? If you would. I would love to know what you guys thought of Old. Let me know down in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys next time. Shoots!